Yo, how's it going? And welcome back to another video. And maybe one of the last videos. For a little bit, we're around RRL for the finale, the round 10, which is Singapore. And we're getting ready to go here on our first lap. We've won the championship, but I didn't want to win it that way. And I wanted to prove a point here today of why Zandvoort didn't really matter. That was my statement coming into this weekend. I wanted to make sure that, Zandvoort didn't matter. Last week didn't really count for anything because, everybody was saying it. Not everybody, but there was a lot of people saying it was fraudulent. Due to me being voted back into race, which I think, regardless, I didn't care. They wanted me to race, so I raced. So it wasn't my choice. It just got elected by the server, and my goal is just to prove that even if Noel did win, just a trash lap, we're just gonna push to make sure we win this race and prove that Zandvoort didn't matter. So we're just gonna do what we can. Singapore is where I won the constructors in my first series to help Squirrel in season 2 of RRL, and so a lot of good memories here. And hoping to do what we can. I'm better than Noel at Singapore, so that's a plus. That's an advantage here. It's coming up to the line. It's a 29-1. So much more time. That's easy 28.
Yeah, and I accidentally went to first gear instead of second.
So now coming on to the
game
second
crashed.
lap, Frosty's is having game issues. He's had it all through today, and through this race.
Am I in the wall, or is my AI taking over?
Your AI's back in the pits.
Okay, thank God.
So he's having issues. I'm on a lap. Give me like the entire day. I'm just having problems overall. So that'll hurt him. It shouldn't hurt our championship because we are ahead by a decent amount. McLaren would need to 1-2, and then I would need to be like P8 or something. So it's gonna be hard for them. And Josh isn't here yet, so he's gonna join towards the end of quali, I do believe. And as you can see, Noel's changed his name to Noel 100th League Race, and I think he's gonna try and win it, just because 100 League races is a milestone for a lot of guys. So I think he's gonna try and win on his 100th League Race. And this one right here is I think only 75th, so this is number 75 for me. And I'll try to do the same. I'll try and win it because 75 is it's 3/4 of 100, so why not try my best to win it? But yeah, on the second lap now, it's definitely a lot better. It's looking to be in the 8s. We're up 3.5 tenths. There's still more time to find, but we will have to wait and see. Coming through the final chicane, in out and around on the final corner. I think it's 6th gear. Actually, I lied. 8 minutes. I thought I stuck in 6th gear, but it's a I went quickest by 3.5 tenths, and I'm inviting you. And immediately jump into Invite Frosties.
One lap then, probably.
And now, on this final lap, we're behind Noel. He's got pace, and I know where all the time is, so I just need to piece it together to get this time. But as you can see, it's a pretty consistent beginning to Sector 1. Losing a little bit of time there somehow, not too sure how. Maybe on the exit. And then immediately picking up time.
Shit left, huh?
So, coming down this long straight into the next section, I go pretty deep. It wasn't favorable, and then I go deep again. So already losing about a 10.5 worth of time on a run that was already improving, and I'm only behind by 0.43 of a tenth. So just need to find time, and I start trying to really push it and send my car, and I end up just losing a lot of time because I'm doing too much. Whereas if I just took it normally, it would have definitely been a good lap. I was up so much.
I just didn't even approve.
It's done. It's done. Yeah. I would have been full if I just improved a little bit. I pushed it too hard. That's alright. Which?
DOZ.
Well, I said. I got ABJ.
Got Luca. Okay, Luca just spun me. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
And so, a great start for me, but ABJ had the inside line, so I had to give respect and a little bit of a, I had to give the place to him. I know.
That's the first action.
And ABJ's not driving, and Noel's starting to fall. And so far, Noel's got a decent jump. I mean, he's got 6/10 on ABJ, a little bit less now as we go through some of the corners here, but Noel definitely quicker than ABJ, as you can see. As Rossi's gets wing damage. Don't tell me you have damage.
Yes, because people don't know how to drive.
And you might be a little curious on why there's no sensors on him cursing.
I'm kidding.
I'm just angry. I don't have the time to really go through all this and edit through blurs and bleeps and whatnot. I leave for college just 8/10 up tomorrow, and I've been really busy. So
scratching.
The editing has come to a minimal for this video, and overall it's the final race of the season, and not really too much has happened in this race, so it's gonna be minimal editing. We're just gonna let the cursing fly.
Wait, dude.
So
no, why? He's back.
As Frosty's games crash, as you heard in quali, you knew his game was giving him problems.
It like froze for like
but we move forward. Just 2 laps later, ABJ got past Noel, and the DRS is already broken. And Noel sat to none, and it looks like he's been visibly struggling. We go for a move on him. He comes off a none, just like a fourth of the way down the straight. Not sure why he was still on none, but we get by him, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe he wants to work together and wants to let me by so I can get ABJ or something like that. But now we have to close this gap on ABJ, and just about 2 laps later, now, we will catch up to ABJ, as you can see. And we've dropped Noel entirely. 2 seconds now. We've dropped him. Knight's 2.7 behind Noel. And we're going to look for a move on ABJ down this straight. We have 50% battery. But he's in clean air, so it's a little bit harder as we're going to look down the outside, down at the end of this straight. We're going to brake later than him, cut in, and he's just going to push us wide. And then now going inside, and that's hard to make a move here, and he covers us off on the inside, and I'm going to be a little frustrated about that because he pushed me off wide, but nothing really I can do there. But 6 laps later, we're still sitting behind ABJ. I just thought, you know, why not? We're not going to get past him. It's hard to overtake around Singapore, especially if it's just a 1-2. We're not losing anything. He can just drag me along. Even though I'm quicker than him, I just am not going to try for anything. Noel's 1.7 back. He hasn't really gained much time. And everybody else behind is either pitting or don't have the pace right now. It could be a 2-stop for some people. I'm going for a 1-stop. So that's the plan. We're going next lap as ABJ comes in really early.
Nice move. Good job.
ABJ's coming in way too early. And knowing that these tires have really high wear, he's probably hurt himself really bad. Safety car would be huge, though.
Considering I am very far back.
ABJ saw his tires go into the red, and he's like, oh shit, I gotta pit. And immediately, that's what I thought he did. Originally, the pit lap was lap 14, but now we're gonna pit lap early. So we're doing the actual undercut. He did, just, in my opinion, not a very smart move here, because the hard tires are really gonna struggle, especially a 1 lap difference on tires is astronomical. And so during this entirety of this lap, we're gonna just do what we can, try and push so we don't lose too much time to ABJ, but we know towards the end of this race that our tires will be better than his. As in this lap alone, he hasn't gained much time on the straights, but as we go through some of these slower corners, you'll watch as he gains time. He's gained 3/10, 4/10, 5/10. I mean, as we speak, the time just goes down. So looking to push these tires, and now we also have to clock on what Noel's doing. Noel's 2 seconds back, and not really too sure on what he's going to do. Knight's also there. Knight has been in the running for P4. And Joshi, who actually started last, or second to last, is now in 4th. And he's probably going to go long on those mediums as we come into the pits now.
Right, let's go. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were
Where are we gonna
expecting.
come out? Where are we gonna come out? He's gonna be out of us. Fuck.
That's right.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
3.2, 3.3. So the gap coming out of the pits was about 3.2, 3.3, and now 6 laps later, caught up to the back of ABJ. He was on warm tires, I was on brand new hards, so the tires weren't up to temp, but now we're going to set to none, and we're going to cruise up to the back of him because we have DRS. DRS so strong around this track.
You're
So
increasing the gap on the car behind
we
by
are
5
going
tenths a lap.
to just cruise up to him as we've gained 20% battery just on charging. We're going to burn a little bit to catch back up, but we're going to set to none for most of this back straight here. 4 DRS zones, so we're just going to straight just chill. Charge battery, catch up, and then we're going to hopefully look for a move early so we can get past him and then maybe give him some dirty air and pull away. But that's the theoretical plan. His tires are 1 lap worse, so the tire wear is probably about 4 to 6% worse. As 3 laps later, as you can see, ABJ slides out of the second corner, third corner. I don't know, one of them first corners, and we're immediately gonna look for a move here. On lap 23, we have about 80% battery coming down this straight. Now with 40% with DRS, we're gonna look down the outside again, and he's just gonna cover it off. A little bit of touching there, but you gotta respect it and give it back to him. He didn't really leave the room, but we can't really count him out. But you can see we're all over his rear. Even on none, we're really tucked up close to him. And we're just gonna continue to push and try to get through, as it's just battery saving. And then once it comes down to DRS, it's who has more battery, the fresher tires, and the DRS, in which I'm checking all 3 of them boxes, and I'm gonna beat him as ABJ hits the wall. Doesn't get damaged because it's just the side of his car, but you can tell he's starting to panic a little bit, and that's what happens sometimes with ABJ, is that if he's under pressure, he starts to panic and make mistakes, going a little bit wide there too. So he's starting to lose a bit of time due to, like I said, the amount of pressure I'm putting on him. And through all of lap 23, I've been putting pressure on him, and he's, as you can see, burning battery through some of these even smaller straights, and that's forcing me to burn a little bit of my battery to catch up. But coming back onto this DRS straight, I sat to none on this entire straight and only just caught time, even when he was either burning or set to medium. But now coming lap 24, we are very close to him. Not sure what his battery is at, but we're starting this about half of what we had last lap. But we're going to look for another move. We're going to pressure him lap after lap, going around.
Push me all the way up the track,
The
you
outside of
twat.
him, turns into the inside. A little bit of side by side. He goes deep, slides on the curve, and we have to give him room. And we pull ahead at the corner. Now side by side once again. Outside turns to inside, and we're going to pull off the move that he did earlier on us to cover us off. And we are finally through and ahead of ABJ. And it's just smooth sailing from here forward.
Oh my fucking god. Shit in my way the entire time. Finally, bro. How do you like dirty air? Yeah, you can't drive with it. Look at that, 9/10.
And now just a lap later, as you can hear, I'll have to say, it's just heat of the moment, a little bit of frustration. We're 7/10 up and it jumps to 9/10. He made a mistake, not sure what happened, but he lost a lot of time.
I fucked up the corner, but he fucked up something even more, so no DRS for him. Come on.
And it's just in the race kind of thoughts and mindset, but finally getting away from ABJ, and that gap goes from 1 second to 8.2 in the span of 6 laps. So really well done, and this is it. This is our race to win. As you can see, Noel is P4, and he actually he didn't hit the back of Luca. He slid and nearly crashed into Luca, hit the wall, and got bad wing damage.
Noel got passed by
lap.
Joshy?
And now Joshy's ahead of Noel.
Luca's going to be on the podium. Luca's going to be on the podium! Oh my god! Because Joshy and Noel is putting Luca in contention. Because he's got 6 seconds. Come on, Luca! He's back! He's back! Oh, ZLM crashed. Or I think ZLM's waiting for me. I think he might think that's me. No. I think he just crashed. What a season, boys. What a fucking season. Oh my god. Come on! Let's fucking go, man. We fucking did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Noel might come 4th or 5th, you know. Oh my god. Let's go! Fucking drivers and constructors. Let's fucking have it. And Noel finished 5th. Oh my god. I think he tried to let the McLaren jump me. I don't think it's enough. No, we won it. Oh my god, we fucking won it.
And yeah, I mean, seasons one, we did it, and I don't think there was really anybody in the server, or maybe a couple of people, but would think I would win that. It was rough all around. Once it came to round 5, it was getting really close, and it was going to be close all season. We knew it was between me, Noel, and Enzo, and Enzo promoted himself, so it was just between me and Noel, and we analyzed it, and we knew it would just be down to Singapore between me and him, and we won it overall.
Against all the fucking odds, all the naysayers, all the fucking doubters, bro. Holy shit.
And so yeah, we finally did it. We were 1 point off of 100 or 200, which was a little bit upsetting. That was the goal, but it's okay. We moved forward. We are the first Div 2 back-to-back champion in RRL, and we've won the constructors for a 3rd time in a row in RRL. So we're on a good streak here, but we are eventually gonna miss out on next season with college and moving in. It's a whole different environment, so we might have to step away. We probably will. I will continue running the league. I'll be around, but yeah, well, I have to put down racing for a little bit. No clue on when I'll come back. Maybe I'll race at college a little bit, bring my wheel and pedals, but we'll have to wait and see. But overall, I mean, it's been a great beginning, or just racing in general. I mean, this wasn't my first season, this wasn't my second season, but it was definitely fun, and with the mix of all the other leagues that I raced in, I mean, this was my favorite one, obviously, because I won it, but it was just the most competitive and the most well-rounded, and overall, just being able to run the league now, getting full owner permission, and it was great. I mean, so being able to run the league, having the guys weekly show up, and being as popular as it is compared to last season, was just amazing. But overall, just getting the league going, it's just so much fun. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. This was RRL season 4 from my POV, and not sure when I'll be back, but I'll be back, and we'll see you around.